Babe, you have spent majority of 2025 not feeling your best, not having your dream body, not sticking to your diet, not getting adequate workouts in. Enough is enough. I have a plan to make sure that you enter 2026 feeling and looking your best and also maximizing the most of this year for your fitness goals. And we're calling this Operation Get Fine as Heck. So get your pen, get your paper, get your notes app open, and get ready to realize what it is that you will be doing for the next couple of months in order to prepare for 2026. Now, why is it important to get your fitness under control? We've spoken about this topic numerous times on this channel about the importance of your overall health, your physical health, and the way that others perceive you based on your body. It's unfortunate, but it is the reality. I'm assuming you've probably tried several different diets, never stuck to them, but baby, all of that ends here. You are going to choose to be the most physically fit version of yourself. You are going to choose to be the most disciplined version of yourself. And the first thing that you are going to focus on doing is removing added sugars. So sugars in drinks, condiments, etc. Anything that has additional sugar, you are going to significantly avoid or try to reduce as much as possible. And the reason why I want you to do this is because things that have added sugar, those calories sneak up on you. You will literally eat a Twinkie and not even realize how many calories are in it and still be hungry after you eat it, which is just a bunch of pointless, useless calories. So I want you to focus on consuming more so primarily whole foods, foods that don't have a bunch of additives, a bunch of ingredients that you can't pronounce, simple, plain foods, ideally as close to it's growing from the earth, the better. The next thing that I want you to do is get in 10K steps every single day. Now, it is so important not only for your cardiovascular health, but to avoid you having such a sedentary lifestyle. Most of us, we sit down, we're quite sedentary, we do our work at our desk, we use our laptops, we're sitting down majority of the day. And it's so good to get movement, not only for your health in different aspects, but it also allows you to get some mental clarity and remove yourself from just sitting down in one place. Get your steps in. Before you know it, simply getting in 10K steps in every single day will allow you to be deeper into a caloric deficit and help you in losing more fat. It's also great because 10K steps allows you to go outside, get some movement in, get some fresh air in. And if you do not live in an area where you feel safe walking outside, that's completely understandable. However, there are endless free YouTube videos about walking, getting your steps in. One of my favorite channels is Grow with Joe. She's an exceptional, workout person on YouTube. She has endless walking videos, and it is so easy to get your steps in without even going outside. If you have treadmill, that's great. If you want to get a walking pad, which I have, that is even better because that way you can actually be working and getting your steps in all at once. So killing two birds with one stone is great. The next thing that I want you to reduce is your refined carbs. Now, for me, on my Operation Get Fine as Heck plan, I am only having refined carbs once a week. Refined carbs being bread, rice, things of that nature. And I'm substituting it with quinoa, which is great because it's also higher in protein. Now, the reason why I want you to limit your carbs is not because carbs is bad by any means. Multifaceted carbs are great. However, simple carbs, refined carbs are not the best. And it often leads to you feeling bloated, lethargic, maybe experiencing a period of high energy for a bit, but then slowly having a crash shortly after, right? I want you to focus on having more complex carbs. So if you are going to eat complex carbs, maybe doing brown rice instead of white rice or brown bread instead of white bread. This is going to allow you to feel so much better, have so much more strength and energy without experiencing that fatigue, that crash that comes with simple carbs. And I want to also emphasize the fact that we oftentimes eat way much more than we need to. I know a lot of us live in North America, and we're often taught that you need to have breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And honestly, most people do not need that. Most people are not getting in nearly enough workout in, burning enough calories to consume 3 whole meals plus snacks on top of that. That is too much. So for me, because I am slightly below average height, I'm doing 1 meal and 1 protein shake a day. If you want to do 2 meals and a protein shake a day, so be it. And with that protein shake, blending it up with maybe a banana or some sort of fruit, that's fine, right? But you do not need to be having 3 meals and 3 snacks. Most people overestimate the amount of calories they burn and underestimate the amount of, food that they're consuming. So that's why so many people put on weight and it creeps up on them and they're so confused as to how this happened. Now, the next thing that I want to say is if you are hungry, instead of going to grab a bite or indulging in something that you probably shouldn't, focus on drinking teas, drinking peppermint tea, chamomile tea. This is going to allow you to not only get those herbal benefits, but allow you to feel a bit more satiated. It is totally normal if you're used to eating bountiful amounts of food all day long, and then you go on a diet and you're trying to clean it up, to feel hungry sometimes. That's okay. It's totally normal. As long as you don't feel as though you're starving, you're completely fine. Now, these are the tips and tricks that I want you to partake in for the rest of the year, for all of November into December, and I'll give you a break for Christmas and maybe New Year's, okay? But this is going to set you up for having a successful, fit, ready to start new year for 2026. Again, this may seem extreme. This may seem like you're really pushing it, but this channel is not about sugarcoating it. I want you to feel your best, look your best, and enter the new year at your ultimate best. So, without further ado, let me know what questions you guys have, what you're excited to partake in, and what you are looking forward to in the new year. I can't wait to hear from you. And as always, we have our one-on-one level up coaching linked below, and I can't wait to speak to you. See you in the next one. Bye-bye.